don't know, it's awkward, isn't it, almost? Because everyone wants a child to be normal and to have a normal speech language, be a normal child, and obviously with Isaac not speaking or not understanding language as a 2 or 3 year old should, it brought with complications and frustration.
Well, I think the first thing was she had to assess the child, my children, both of them.
Establish the needs.
To establish what the needs were, because obviously every child's going to need an individual programme. It's not just one fits all, is it? So she spent a lot of time getting to know, and also building up a relationship, which is said to me, and I agree with her, that this is important when working with children. If you want to get the best from them, you need to have a relationship with them. And so she spent a lot of time to start with, which was like hidden things, like, so she would be playing with them but also observing them at the same time, so getting to know them and their needs through play. Isaac didn't really get concepts, so he wouldn't get like underneath or next to or on top of, those kind of things, which most children would just naturally develop the understanding to. Isaac doesn't. He doesn't learn in that way. He's got to be specifically taught something. So she would go away and do that, and then like the school would then agree. Like the last time they assessed him and looked at him, it was concepts. But then when we put the programme in place, he's mastered it and it's fine. Whereas Imogen, hers is, well, to start with, was getting her speaking full stop, but her understanding is fine, and so she's probably learned speech, the understanding of speech, as any other child would, but she just can't get it out. And to start with, we did Makaton, and I was really not wanting to do it. When Asma said, I think we need to start with Makaton and signs, because she was so severely not speaking, I was really upset. My background is working with learning disabilities and mental health services, and so I'm thinking I'm going to have this lifelong problem where my child's only going to be able to sign or have to use like an iPad or something to speak, and I really struggled with that, really found that difficult. And Asma was like, no, you don't get it. Once she's got the signs, the words come, and I was like really apprehensive, because my experience is people who use signs, and that's probably just like a bit of tunnel vision, but that was my experience. And asked my sister, like, no, let's give it a try. And even now her speech therapy includes, we're trying to get her pronunciation, because she knows what she wants to say, but her clarity is not always there. That's where we're at now. So if she was here, there's been massive progress, and she's loads of speech, but the pronunciation is still struggling. So there's often signs like fleur, I can't even do it. There's like a lollipop involved, there's like signs for it anyway. And just by doing that, she now can say it, the fr and fleur that she struggled with before. And I think that's great, because now I've got 2 children that speak, whereas a few years ago I had 2 children that didn't. And so everything's great.
That's it. I was going to add, basically, the upsetting or the hard thing really were when it came to things like birthdays, Christmas time. The fact that on Christmas morning you'd wake up to your children and they really couldn't verbalise how excited they were, whereas this year just gone, they woke up and the excitement in the voices when they were speaking was just an amazing experience to have compared to years gone by, where they wouldn't just wake up and yeah, they'd be excited, you see the little faces, but there was no verbal communication at all really to indicate that.